Hi guys, this is Vishal here from DrapCode. So we have seen tutorials where we have explained how to build a SaaS application or how to build a multi-tenant application in DrapCode, where there is a relationship between the collection items. So let's say I am building a CRM system where I want to see I want to show the data to the users which belong to their company or their tenant or their organization. But in most of the cases, there is some relationship between the parent collection and the child collection. It could be a parent-child relationship, or it could be a relationship with a reference field, right? Where there is much easier to identify that what are the records which are meant for the parent record. But there are several scenarios where the data is coming from external system. Let's say Stripe, Salesforce, Dropbox, where you have some specific field value coming from that external system and you want to show the data to the user which has that field. I'll give you an example. So let's say there is an e-commerce platform or an e-commerce store, and the store has a unique ID, and each of the product also has the unique ID. So whenever someone log in to that particular store, I want to show only the products which has that particular unique ID. Or if we talk about Stripe, so let's say I'm building a client portal on Stripe, and I want the clients or the customers to see only the data or only the transaction which has the same account ID which is equal to their Stripe account ID. Same thing will go for Salesforce. So here there is no relationship between parent and child or between these two collections, but we still want to compare on the basis of some third field which is coming from some external system. These are several use cases when you are building a front end or building an application on top of the data which is residing on some third party system. So we will see how easily this can be done on DrapCode, where you can compare a specific field or specific values to show the records to that particular tenant or to that particular user. So here we have a product collection which has name, manufacturing date, price, product, and account ID. Okay, and we have a user collection which also has the fields like name, email, and account ID. So why this account ID is here? If you see, there is no direct relationship between user and product, right? So let's say the data is coming from some third party system, some external system like Stripe or Salesforce or any accounting software or any CRM, where each lead or each task has something, some account ID, and user also has the account ID. Now here we want to show the data to the user for all the data where the account ID is same as the current logged in user's account ID, so that they will only see the data which is meant for them, like a Stripe transaction. So each user has a company ID or account ID, right? Now there are hundreds of transactions which are stored in the system, but we only want to show the transactions which has the same company ID which is equal to the current logged in user's company ID or the Stripe ID, right? So this way you basically segregate the data on the basis of users. So let's say we have done integration with Asana. So I want to show all the tasks to a person where project ID is equal to current logged in users project ID or is in the list of current logged in user login ID. So here there is no parent-child relationship. Here there is no reference. So there is no relationship between product and user, and we are only comparing the values in one collection with other collection. There can be 10 collection, there can be 20 collection, and you can always filter that show me all the data which match this particular criteria. So let's see how we do it here. So here user has account ID. We have couple of user records. So it has ABC and DEF. So account ID is ABC and DEF. Now let's go to product. In product, we also have some data, product ABC, product P1, P2, P3, P4, and account ID ABC, DEF, and all these things, right? Now I want to show that whenever the person logs in who has an account ID of ABC should only see the products which has account ID ABC. When the person who logins who has account ID of DEF should only see this product, and this product, since no one has this account ID, they will not see this, right? So let's see how this can be done. So I'll go to my dashboard. As of now, there is no data. So let's first go and create the filter. So I go to my configuration. So now let's go and create a filter. I want to create a filter where I say show me all the products where account ID is equals to current user account ID. So basically we are comparing the fields from the field in the collection, user collection and the product collection. So I'll say account ID is equals to current logged in user account ID. So this is the most important piece here when you are comparing for a SaaS platform, when there is no direct relationship between two collections. So I'm saying bring me all the data which matches the current logged in user account ID, and I'll just save it and create filter. So the filter got created. Now let's go and build a data table here. So I'll drop a data table. Here I'll say get data from collection. So I'll choose the collection product and I'll choose the filter which we just created. Account ID is equal to current user account ID. So instead of showing me all the products, it will only show the products which are relevant for me or for this current logged in user. So I'll remove this because it's not needed, and let's go and preview this. So as of now, I'm logged in as user 1 and it is seeing the product 1 because this user has account ID of DEF which is equal to the product this. If you want, we can just verify quickly. Product DEF has 1, and if you go to user, it has DF. Now let's log in with this user 2. So now I log in as user 2. Now this user should see only the product where the account ID is equal to his account ID. So here user 2 is basically seeing two products, which is P2 and P4, because the account ID in product 2 or this particular field value in product 2 is equal to that particular field which is account ID in the logged in user. So here is the account ID of the user, which is ABC. Now let's go and create one more product just to validate whether who is seeing this. So let's say I add product 5, which is P5, some description, manufacturing date, and let's say price, account ID A, B, C. Okay, so I've added one more product. Let's add one more product with some random account ID, P6, some description, manufacturing date, 20. Okay, some random account ID. Now I am logged in as a person who has account ID of ABC. Now he should see 3 products. So let's go and just refresh this table. So as soon as the new data enters the system, it automatically starts appearing for the user for whom it is relevant. Now if I log in as user 1 again, this user should not see this data because this is not relevant for that person, right? Because that is what the match is happening. So let's log in with user 1. His account ID is DEF, so they should only see the product where the account ID matches. So here they are still seeing that one particular product which was previously they were seeing. If now there are new data enter the system which has the same account ID, they will start seeing that particular record. So this way it segregates the visibility of data among users on the basis of some field which is not a reference field. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will continue to create much more educational videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.